Hello there and welcome back to Building the Boys. Now I have part 100 of Hachette's Build the Disney Doll's House. It feels like a milestone, this one, 100, doesn't it? It's not, but it feels like it. I think just the triple figures make it, ooh, 100. But we're 100 in, which means if you've been with us in the beginning, you've watched my ugly mug 100 times. Welcome you to the Hachette Disney Doll's House. We come a long way. We have, right? But we've got a little bit further to go. So in this one, we're going to start building the panel that goes over Mickey's room, Ariel's bathroom, and up to Peter Pan's children's room. It's quite simple, this one, to be honest with you. From what I've seen, we're doing a bit of papering in this one. What makes it awkward is, let me show you these pieces. So this is what we have. These are the pieces that we're going to be papering. Now, what's going to make this awkward is we can't lie this down flat. So I'm going to find something I can support this with so I can get as flat as possible when I put these wallpapers on. And again, even with the wallpapers, the bulk of the wallpaper is being removed. We're cutting it out. But it's fine. Now, there's an easy way to tell which one's which here, right? So I mean, the simplest way is that's the bottom. So this part here is the bottom. But the way the planks are on the outside, you just make sure they're facing down. They wouldn't be like that. That'd be weird. So as long as that's at the bottom, when you're putting your wallpaper on, Mickey's goes at the bottom. So it's Mickey's wallpaper, Ariel's wallpaper. I believe there's a mistake in the instructions where it shows it the other way around. It isn't. Mickey at the bottom, Ariel at the top. Trust me. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this one open and get this one built. We do get some pretty bits in this one. Now, we got a bit that I looked at, I thought, a bit confused. So I'm kind of hoping someone who knows the movie better than I do. I've seen Beauty and the Beast a bunch of times. I'm not that, obsessed with Beauty and the Beast. But we get a hat stand with this one. And it looks like the Mad Hatter's hat. I know it's not because it hasn't got the style of 2 and 6 on it, but it looks like the Mad Hatter's hat on a hat stand. Does anybody in Beauty and the Beast wear a green top hat? Because if not, it's a weird choice for them to make to put on this hat stand. But let's take a look at the pretty bits and then let's get this built. Okay, so here's what we've got in this one. We've got this little candelabra there. And we have, this is the hat stand I'm talking about. It looks like the Mad Hatter's hat. I know it's not, because again, if it was, we'd have the solid 2 and 6 in there. But it just looks very Mad Hatter. But that's what we've got. Now, I believe both of these are for Belle's room. In fact, I'm certain they are. They are. So this will go on that little trolley along with Chip and Mrs. Pot. And the hat stand goes near the front of the room. Put it wherever you want, though. There's no rules on this. Whatever sits with your eye, right? That's where it's going to go. So in this one, we've got the first 2 pieces. There's 3 pieces make this thing completely. All we're doing is we're papering it, and in the next one, we're going to be putting it together. So let's get those pieces over. Let's get this done. So here are our wallpaper pieces. We've got 2 for Mickey, 2 for Ariel. We'll start with our first piece. We'll bring this one over. Oh, you know what? I don't think that's so bad, actually. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. We'll be okay. So with this lip at the bottom, so you can see again, there we go. This is where we're going to put Mickey's paper. So I'm going to find out exactly how we're going to line this up and we'll get that done. Okay, now this is unusual because it's asking us to trim the white piece away. We don't normally do that. Normally we attach these, then trim the pieces. When I get these trimmed, we're going to do that on both of them as well. So we're going to do that on the Mickey paper as well. Trim these up and then we'll move on. So that's this one trimmed. Now there is differences. So we want the one that's got this to the left. As you can see if I show you this one it's more to the right. So we want the one that's going to the left and we're using the wall piece that has the lip. The other one doesn't have that. So we're using the wall piece that has the lip. Now to install this, let's just dry fit it first. It's going to come straight down to these 2 pins here. So we're going to go all the way down to those pins. Those holes, sorry. So that's exactly where that's going to go. It's going to go on like that. So let's get this peeled off. Let's get this glued on. Okay. So we've peeled a bit back there. I feel like pepper in the walls, this. I mean, you go, take your time. You go as slow and steady as you want. Personally, once I found the kind of sweet spot, let's go a bit cavalier and just go for it. But I want to make sure we're as straight as we possibly can be. Yeah, I'm happy with that. All right, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And there we are. Right. Now what I need to do is smooth this down, then we're going to flip this over and we're going to cut out the window. So they're actually asking that we install Mickey's paper, which I've trimmed up, to this one before we turn on to the trimming. Let's do it by the book. Let's obey the rules. So what I'm going to do is, How do I want to do this? Do I want to go from the bottom? I go right from the bottom. How does that leave me looking? Bang on, I think. All right, so we're going to go from the bottom. Let's have a look. Right, so they want us to keep these like that. Yep, that's how we're going to go. Right, okay. Again, let's just go cavalier. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong, doesn't it? This isn't wood, so it's a little bit more forgiving. It's actually easier to get this stuff off of plastic than it is wood, which is a nice thing. Let's get this installed. This as straight as we can. Is that straight? Yeah, it is. Yep, yep, yep. All right. Let's go for it, kids. Let's do it. There we are. And then we have it. So that is now installed. There we go. So that's how we're now looking on both of those. Okay, we're going to flip this one over. I'm going to trim these pieces out. So that's how we're now looking. Now we trim those pieces out. Turn this one over. There we are. So we're happy with that. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, more or less, on our next piece. So we bring this one over, get this one ready, and we'll do the same thing. Remember, that is the bottom. So let's get that done. So there we go. So that's our second one papered as well. We're going to flip this one over. I'm going to trim these windows out, trim the sides off. Job done. So there you see they're both done, and that's how they're going to go. So it's going to, you see? So I have a third one to go on there. And then all those windows we built are going to go in here. So if you've got rough and ready edges, you're fine. It's going to cover it up. It covers a magnitude of sins. But that is all there is to in our 100th step on this journey. Let's have a chat. So there we are, that's number 100 complete, and we're looking good. Nice and simple, just a bit of wallpapering. I've missed the wallpaper in a strange way, so back to doing a bit of that. We've got a bit more to do in the next one. Now, I believe in 101, if I am correct, and I think I am, we will be papering another one of these, putting it together, and I think attaching it to the house. If we're not, we're certainly prepping it for when that happens. Let's have a look. 101. Yeah, we're going to be putting it together. So we're going to put the whole thing together. And we get some very pretty bits for the Aristocats room. That is all for this one. We'll be back very, very soon with issue 101 as we carry on heading towards the end. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. Helps the channel massively. And thank you. As we're at 100, thank you for all of your support. Thank you for everybody that has been with us for over 2 years now doing this. It's been great hearing from all of you. It's been great hearing that you're doing so well on your houses. It's been an absolute pleasure helping any of you that have asked for it. And it's been nice to make friends along the way, you know. It's been a great journey, it really has. But it's not over yet. We've still got a little ways to go. So tune in very, very, very soon for issue 101, which will be up on the channel, hopefully within an hour of you seeing this one. Thanks for stopping by. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice, and I will see you very, very soon for more from Bill and the Boys. Take care, and I'll see you then.